German sources have reported that the Islamic Republic of Iran Air Force has received its first two Sukhoi Su-35E fighter jets. According to Flugrevue, the jets were handed over during a private ceremony at the Komsomolsk on Amur Aircraft Plant on November 18, 2024. This marks a significant development in Iran's ongoing efforts to modernize its air force. The German report states that the multi-role fighters were disassembled and transported to Mehrabad Airport in Tehran aboard a Russian Antonov and 124,100 military cargo plane. Once in Tehran, the aircraft components were offloaded for further transfer to the 3rd Tactical Air Base near the city of Hamadan, where the jets will be reassembled. This process will be the first step in preparing the aircraft for operational deployment. Flugrevue also notes that while the initial IRIAF plan was to use the Su-35E to replace its aging fleet of Grumman F-14A Tomcats stationed in Isfahan, the order for the Su-35E has reportedly been expanded from 25 to 50 aircraft. This adjustment suggests a broader role for the Su-35E in Iran's Air Force, potentially supporting the phase out of its aging McDonnell Douglas F-4E Phantom II fighters. Currently, these Phantoms serve with the 31st Tactical Fighter Squadron at the Hamadan base, highlighting the pressing need for new generation aircraft. The acquisition of these aircraft signals Iran's intention to modernize its air force while addressing its reliance on aging platforms. However, challenges in assembly, training, and maintenance mean that months of preparation lie ahead before these advanced jets become a functional part of the IRIAF fleet. As Flugrevue highlights, this delivery is just the beginning of a complex process to bring Iran's air power closer to contemporary standards. The path to Iran's acquisition of Sukhoi Su-35E fighter jets has been marked by complex geopolitical negotiations, technical hurdles, and evolving strategic priorities. Discussions between Iran and Russia regarding the sale of advanced combat aircraft date back to the early 2000s but gained momentum after the lifting of a United Nations arms embargo on Iran in October 2020. The removal of this restriction under Resolution 2231 opened the door for Tehran to modernize its aging air force, a long-standing objective hindered by decades of sanctions and isolation. Despite the embargo's expiration, Iran's pursuit of the Su-35E faced significant obstacles. Western powers, particularly the United States, expressed strong opposition to arms sales that would bolster Iran's military capabilities. By 2023, reports began to surface that Iran had finalized an order for 25 Su-35E jets. However, the delivery timeline was unclear, partly due to production constraints at Sukhoi and partly due to the logistical complexities of transferring advanced military technology to a heavily sanctioned country. The deal's execution faced further delays as Iran sought to secure the infrastructure and technical expertise necessary to operate and maintain the aircraft. Russian assistance was critical in this regard, as Iran lacked prior experience with the Su-35 platform. By 2024, additional reports suggested that the order had been expanded to 50 units, reflecting Iran's broader ambitions to overhaul its air force and integrate the Su-35E into its strategic doctrine. The Sukhoi Su-35 represents a pinnacle of Russian combat aircraft design and engineering, embodying decades of experience in developing multi-role fighter jets. The Su-35 is a heavily upgraded derivative of the Su-27 flanker, featuring advanced avionics, supermaneuverability, and the ability to carry a wide range of weapons. Designed as a 4++ generation fighter, it bridges the gap between 4th-generation jets like the Su-30 and 5th-generation platforms such as the Su-57. The Su-35E, the export variant of the aircraft, comes equipped with advanced systems that make it a formidable addition to any air force. Key among these is the N035 Airbus E radar, capable of detecting and tracking up to 30 aerial targets simultaneously at ranges exceeding 400 kilometers. For Tehran, acquiring this platform is not just about upgrading its fleet but also about projecting power in a region where air superiority remains a critical component of military strategy.